It's your boy Gary Rogers. Grind and Unwind episode 10. We got Sunny Suljic in here. He'll be here later. It's tonight's guest. How are y'all doing? I know you see me. He's going to be on here. If you hear for him, he will be here. I promise. Chat, he's in my ear. There he is. God damn it. Oh, my God. Sunny, family, how you doing, bro? How's life?
Life is good, bro. Life is good.
Sunny, man. Wow. You know what? You've had an amazing life, Sunny. Like, you've just been living like this super cool life ever since I've known you. But since we're just going to get right into it, you feel me? We'll have these people waiting. They have some questions for you. We're going to take some more questions from the chat in a second. But Sunny, bro, where does the story start for you, Sunny? Where does it begin? I know this is like an interview, bro. You got to remember that. I already know. Don't ask me like I don't know, but where's your story start for you, brother?
I guess it all started in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, huh?
Atlanta, Georgia. And I started skating, acting around the same time. I was probably like 4 or 5.
Okay.
And basically I was going to this like acting this like management company to like do little like self-tapes and shit and like send out like auditions for like just even being like an extra on a role or something. And then after I would just go back home and skate.
Wow.
And then I moved out to LA. Or basically, there's this thing called IMTA where there's a bunch of like, it's like a multi talent agency thing where there's a bunch of different agents and managers and they like pick up whoever they're interested in. And then I signed with this management company. And they're like, you guys got to move out to LA. So I just moved with my mom and my sister in a 1-bedroom apartment. We were thugging it out for a little bit.
Let them know. So you say you started skating at 4. How do you get into skateboarding that early? Who was skating around the house or in the family?
No one was skating. My mom really liked the skating culture though.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe she had a boyfriend or something that skated or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
But my grandpa actually got me a board when I was like, I think on like my 4th birthday or some shit, and I just fell in love with it. It was a Tony Hawk board. And then I skated it for like maybe like 2 weeks, bro, and then it got ran over. And then after that, I got like an actual board. And my mom loved it, and I mean, I was just like fucking so obsessive over it. So she just kind of
now. So I'm not gonna try to skip too much, but how much does it bother you? Because I dealt with it too, like early on in my thing, and like my career-esque whatever. Is like people saying that you got into skating after the mid-90s and that type of stuff.
That shit pisses me off so much. Like, it's crazy. Because I'm like, bro. Well, I mean, but honestly, though, it's
But does that, real quick, let me take it back. Does that reflect on, do you ever go like, dang, my acting was that good. People probably think I couldn't do the.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's why I'm like I wasn't too hurt about it because I was like, okay, I made it believable. Like people really thought I couldn't skate.
Okay, but so literally 7 years before you even get the role, you've been skating.
Yeah.
And you say you get the board at 4, you get a real board around 5, like an actual board around 5. But when do you realize that you're actually good at skateboarding? Like what age is that?
Bro, probably when I first learned how to kickflip. Cause bro, it took me a fucking year to learn how to ollie. But it's harder to learn shit when you're like young. But
Yeah,
and I had no one like I had no like guidance really. But yeah, so it took me like a fucking year to ollie. But then once I learned how to ollie, like I'd say probably 2 weeks after I learned how to kickflip.
Okay.
And then once I learned how to kickflip, I was around like 6 or 7. Bro, I literally have it on my gram too of the first one I ever landed.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so hard. That's actually hard. Hold on, I'm gonna have to try to find that. If you want to, I'm gonna try to find that, bro, so I can put it out on the screen. So we're moved out to California. We're with this management company. Do you remember like the first roles and things that you're about to get as you move out to Cali, or are you auditioning for a bunch of stuff and it doesn't work? What was like the first thing in that space that you got?
What's actually crazy is the first thing I ever auditioned for, I ended up booking.
Fine.
which was like it just boosted my confidence, and I was obviously like excited. I was like, okay, I think it was criminal. It was like some small part in like Criminal Minds,
Oh, that
but
show.
I
Okay.
fucking loved. Yeah, I loved that show at the time. So I was like, oh, I thought, bro, I
How'd you
thought from
like
that
Criminal
one little,
Minds at 5 or 6?
huh?
How old were you when you got Criminal Minds?
I was, I was like 8,
What were you doing watching Criminal Minds at 8?
bro. That shit was fire.
This is a treacherous lifestyle coming from the A, baby. My boy was watching Criminal Minds at 8 years old, auditioning for it and booking it and everything. So, how small was that role? Do you remember the lines or anything from that?
No, actually, I'm pretty sure it was no lines because they didn't want like they didn't want to risk me like fucking up my lines.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Um,
You're so young at that age. I get that. I could kind of,
yeah, but
I could kind of understand that.
or no, I think I had like 2 lines. I would definitely wouldn't remember
You,
any
you
lines,
definitely not.
I don't know. I was basically like playing some like younger version of some like serial killer guy, and dude, it was probably like a 15-second clip.
Wow,
But I
bro.
thought I was gonna be bro, big.
Guess what we just found? This is Sunny's first kickflip, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, look at the
Sonny's
arm. Look at the arm.
Sonny's first kickflip in life. Look at it. You literally had to swing your whole life in to get that over. Hey, do you remember what episode that is? If anybody wants to go back and try to find that Criminal Minds episode, this is way before mid-90s, chat. Don't get it twisted, chat. This is a real skateboarder here, man. It's an actual skateboarder here, man. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. But yeah,
Dude,
so
that shit. Oh, looking at that clip is crazy.
I know. Even for me, I almost start crying a little bit. But yeah, so um, Sonny, bro. So you now you say you got your confidence up. You're still skating in
Yeah.
between. What is school like for you at this time? Are we still doing school or are we independent studies? What's that like at this time?
Are you saying like right now?
No, at that time. At that time, what was that situation for you? Because being at a like you join the agency at 5, you move out to LA, and between 5 to 8, you're like trying to get all these roles for real. You're like just with this management company. Are you just like regularly going to kindergarten, first and second grade?
No. Okay, no. Okay, so from 5 to 8, I wasn't. So when I turned 8 and I moved to LA, that's when I was with an agency and everything. From 5, I was literally just like it wasn't an acting school. They wouldn't teach you anything. They would just supply you with like work for like fuck, dude, it was so long ago. I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing there. But basically it all started when I was 8, but um at this time I was still in public school from like from obviously like pre-K all the way to like I think 7th grade, and then um yeah, honestly it was a pain in the ass once I actually became homeschooled though.
Yeah. Yeah. Did anybody recognize you from anything like in the early ages? Like, does anybody like, yo, I think I seen you on Criminal Minds? Like when you're in you're at third grade, you're in recess.
Yeah,
You just gave a
I did
girl
get
your
the Criminal
Lunchable.
Minds thing like twice.
You got that in
The
school.
Criminal Minds thing twice. Yeah,
Okay.
in school, in school.
Now
But
that's
then
crazy.
but then when I was like 11, and then I did Killing of a Sacred Deer. That was like, which is on Netflix now. Check it out if you guys want.
Okay.
But um that one, obviously, like most of the kids at that time weren't able to like watch that type of shit, but the teachers watched all of it. Like all the teachers knew me. They were like, "Dude, we just watched this shit. It's good." So the
So
grades started going up.
so yeah, look, they start giving you them extra credits all of a sudden, huh?
Oh
All right.
yeah, acting brand new.
Look, type. So from 8 to 11, what is that story like? We've booked Criminal Minds. We're kind of in that world. The show's kind of going up. Do we have a whole bunch of stuff in between? Little things? Like, what is that like? Or are we just really focused on skating, growing up? Like, what is that?
Um. Okay, actually, I'm trying to think. So I went first Criminal Minds 8, and then I don't. Oh, I did like a fucking like Cadillac commercial after, like skated
Okay.
in it. Um, And then I think when I turned 9, I did my first feature film, but it was like a really like shitty indie movie
Okay.
that like we filmed in Canada. I mean, like the budget was like 50,000 or something, and obviously
Okay.
it's a lot of money, but for a movie, that's crazy.
Yeah, no,
So,
that's Section 8. That's Section 8 for a
um,
movie. That's the EBT card for a movie.
yeah. So, um, um, so yeah, I ended up doing that project. The thing is, I was actually the lead in it, but I had no lines again.
What?
It was
How does that
super
work?
weird. So,
Okay, okay.
but apparently, I mean, supposedly, like
Yeah, let's get into that. Go ahead.
supposed, I was supposed to be like this fucking alien that comes to Earth with like my alien mom, and like there was this trauma. I mean, this like traumatic experience that happened back on like our other fucking planet or some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like scarred, and it's that like thing where it's like the kid doesn't talk, whatever. So, but that project was actually pretty difficult because I had a lot of fucking scenes, and I had to just act through like facial expressions and like through your eyes, which is actually helped out
A lot,
with
right? Like there
a
was a lot
lot.
of
Yeah,
growth with that, right?
yeah, because I didn't realize how important that was. Um, and so, because it's all subtle too, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like a drama and everything, so I'm not like walking around like tweaking out, you
It's
know.
more
So
like you got to really
yeah,
you got
exactly.
to get into. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm sorry, like.
yeah.
No, yeah, so I did that one, and then fuck, I did that one. Dude, there's just so many projects, you know. I get
Just so many
lost.
things. I was just so lit at this age. No, I get it. So then now let's just go ahead and get into it. We're 11 and or 12. Let's just get into mid 90's and how that came about. Like obviously we know Mikey made some introductions. You're already skating with the homies. Things like that went on. But like
Yeah,
for you to know that you're gonna now take on this leading role in another indie film that has like a much bigger budget with somebody like a Jonah Hill, but a lot of the homies are there. How was that experience? Even though I lived it, I lived a lot of it through with you. So I'm just this is for the you know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro. You know what? You know what's also crazy though too is what confirmed the mid '90s thing too was the Killing of a Sacred Deer movie. The director Yorgos Lanthimos.
Okay.
Jonah was calling other directors, and he was like, um, any suggestions, whatever. Because I think I was still in the auditioning phase.
Yeah.
Um, this was a little bit after like Mikey introduced me to Jonah and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically Jonah called Yorgos and he was like, "Yo, like, have you heard of this kid?" And he's like, "Bro, I just did a movie with him. Like, book him now."
Wow.
And then literally like a few days later, I got it.
The auditions and then also I don't know if this is an NDA because I don't care because he can't beat me up. Didn't you with Finn? Didn't you outdo Finn from Stranger Things to get the mid 90's lead role? Am I supposed to
Oh
talk about that?
yeah.
Am I not? Because am I not allowed to talk about that? I'm trying to go viral. Cat Williams just did it, bitch. I'm doing it too. Isn't that what happened?
Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so it was. We were the last two kids left, so we
Yeah.
were auditioning. We were going
And
against each other
this is
basically.
after the first season of Stranger Things. He's on the top of the world. He walks in the building. He wants this part, but Jonah and them
Bro,
are
and he
focusing.
had, and he was, bro, and he was moving. He was moving like he just did season 1 of Stranger Things.
Oh,
You know what I'm
can you
saying?
blame him? No, that shit was
Hell
Dylon
no,
hot.
bro. If I did that shit, I'd be the biggest douchebag ever.
I respect it. And you know, so but then obviously like this director just put in a good word for you. The other homie Mikey actually just put on for you. Jonah and Mikey's relationship is growing. Like so, there's like a real good shoe in for you. But one of the biggest kid actors at the time is also trying to go for it. You outdo him, you get this role, and now you're acting in this thing. How tough was the process of mid 90's for you?
There were a lot of difficult scenes, but it was since the chemistry was there. Like obviously, because I was already skating with like Mikey, Knock, Owen, like a little bit before the project. Um, dude, honestly, it felt so natural though, because I mean, like we did depend on the script a lot, but there was also a lot of improv.
Yeah,
Um, and that's just what like that's all that Jonah wanted, just like authenticity of like trying to capture that time period
facts.
of us just like fucking kicking it. So Um,
And you were on
that
like
project,
a child schedule too, though, right? Like you had like restricted hours. You couldn't.
bro, it was so annoying because we would do all the scenes and everyone's going out to skate and just like kicking it, and then I'd like be like in a room with like a window, seeing everyone like turning up outside,
Yeah.
and I'm like doing school. But it was straight. That was what I was in like 6th grade. I was probably doing like 7+7 or some shit. That's still stressing.
Now, you know, you like so. How many hours a day could you work during that time?
Fuck, I forgot the. It's under SAG. I think it's like 8 hours.
You
I
could
think it
only
was
work. You
eight
could only
hours.
work 8 hours a day, or 8 hours. What is that?
8 hours a day. So like we could only shoot for like I'd have to do school, or it could have. No, I think it's like, yeah, 8 or 9 hours. So I would have to do school for 3 hours and then shoot for the rest.
Oh, okay. So, what had you ever had that type of schedule before, or like is that every movie you've ever had to work on had to go like
Every
that?
movie,
That you ever had to
every
work?
movie. Except
Okay.
the only thing is when we were on the set for mid 90s, I had the most chill teacher. So like when we would have to, I don't know, like I didn't have to do like all the 3 hours every time. Basically, like she would help me out with a bunch of shit.
Well,
So
I
she
don't
was dope.
know if you can see the screen right now. What's on the actual stream,
I'm literally watching this. That's why I keep looking this up. 'Cause
Sunny,
I'm watching the
this
stream.
right here is some of the best acting.
What is your name?
Fuck shit.
Fuck shit.
Oh God. Okay.
Stand me.
This, sir,
Baby, what's your
this right here is iconic.
Yeah, that
So-
shit went viral, bro.
So where do you pull that emotion from to get to that level? Like, cause I mean, I know you've went through a lot, but like, bro, that was a convincing scene even for me when it came out. Like, how did you do that? Where did you pull that from to get to that level? That's
I
just
don't
pure
know.
acting, huh? It's just like pure. Or did you go to a
Yeah,
place
it
that
was
you can't talk
super.
about? Or
Well, the thing is, because we only did that shot. I think it was only 2 takes. I think that was the quickest ones we filmed because it takes so much out of you.
yeah.
So the first one we did, like, it was so trash. Like the first one we did was just ass. Cause I felt uncomfortable. I was just like, I don't want to scream at this lady. I don't know her. Like, so, yeah, but then Jenna was like, all right, just like let it out. Like, and the thing is at this point too, I think it was a lot like later in the film. So I really understood the story. I felt the character.
Okay, you're like engaged.
So
You're
I
already
just
in.
put myself in, yeah, I just put myself in like the character's shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just said, fuck it.
Okay. So now this is wrapped. We've made this movie. It's literally like another cult classic for skateboarding.
Yeah.
You know, we get on a team, we get on IC, we do all these other things in life. You do things like God of War. Like, what's that conversation? How did that start for you? How did the getting into the gaming world, bro? How do you get that role? Does that
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? I forgot. I booked God of War when I was like 8.
Okay, so
this
that
whole
was
time. Yeah. So yeah, the whole time I was even during mid 90's, I literally told production I had to like stop for a little bit just to do that film. So they actually had to slow down the game a little bit.
okay.
But yeah, I
Wow.
was working on the God of War one. I booked that one. Dude, it took me like I think it took me like 4 months to book it. So I
What do you
booked the Criminal
mean?
Minds thing, and then I had to audition like I think fucking like 10 times.
No way. For God of War.
Huh?
For God of War.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
So I had
bro.
to audition like a lot of times, and then there was just even like chemistry tests. so much shit, and I still had no idea what I was auditioning for the first like 4 auditions.
But you said while you were 8, you're doing this, and then you get this role. Like, I don't get, how did that even come about, bro? Like, you just randomly heard about it and was like, oh, I think I'll be good for this. Like, how does that come about? Like, obviously, there's the director that called you from the other film to connect mid 90s, and then you already kind of got the inside with the bros. Like, but how do you
Yeah,
end up
that
in this
was that.
game, bro? Like, that is just so insane. Are you an industry
Well,
plant?
that was
It's
that's just
okay
shout
if
out.
you are. I'll
No,
still
no,
love
that's
you.
just shout out. Wait, what'd you say?
If you're an industry plant, I'll still love you. I promise.
Never, never, never. Or I hope not.
Type shit. Like,
They're also a super big management at the time, and
yeah.
basically the owner of the company had so much fucking pull. So like he would just get the best projects. Like he would, they manage like Zendaya, and like literally I think like 3 other people. So their roster's very small, but they focus on like just pushing the talent. So they were really good at that.
And
Um,
real quick, for video games, how long is that process? Because I remember I would call you, and when I was going out to Los Angeles a lot, or wherever you live, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm going somewhere, and you're like, yo, I'm still doing this. Like, I'm still here. How long is a game's process?
yeah, it's probably like 4 years of
Bro, the
filming.
shit even looks like you. This is insane. This is
Yeah, it is
insane.
crazy.
That's like insane. You're part of like a top selling video game in history. You're part of God of War. You're just this culture fucking icon, bro. Like, you're literally this is man, bro. I want to be the crackhead in GTA 6. Like, I'm begging if they could just make me an NPC crackhead that just kind of has some of my similarities, while you're just literally Atreus from God of War. And do you remember how long that process was?
For the first one or the second one?
For the first and second, you said 4 years,
4 years for the first one.
and then
I
how
think
much
like
for
4.5,
four
four
and a
and a
half?
half, or maybe 5 for the second one.
Okay, and then did you
Because I
say
had
you
to
had,
reshoot so much.
because your voice changed, right? Like, you grew up, and they wanted it all to be like accurate throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, bro, I outgrew the character too, so we had to get a new bodysuit,
Wow.
um, and like everything. But the,
Yeah.
the the thing is though, it's like you're not like when I say 4 years, a lot of people think this is just for most people in the chat. Like Gary, you probably already know, but
Yeah.
it's not like consecutively shooting. Like we're not,
Exactly.
um,
It's over a
we're
4 year
not.
time
Yeah,
span.
yeah. It's basically like we'll shoot like 15 days, 1 month, and then um, I'm pretty sure we would shoot every month, but it would be spread out so crazy. Like even there would be like a 3-day shoot out of one whole month.
Okay.
But then there would be like rehearsals, so then it would be 6 days, so all that stuff. But basically, we were like on the mocap stage for the first like 2.5 years, and then the other like year and a half is all like booth recordings and everything.
Okay.
But it
That's
is crazy, bro. It is a trip though. Like when you just pulled up the character though, I'm like, damn, this shit is weird.
yo. I do that to myself, bro. The things that happen that are crazy, I've just like blocked them out so I can keep moving, and it's actually good for my mental health. Like, there's been some
Bro, yeah,
crazy
cause
stuff that has happened, and I kind of don't want to get cocky, because I will. Like, I'll be like, Tony Hawk will pull up for me in the middle of downtown LA, and I might get cocky. Like, I might. So I gotta be
yeah,
cool. You feel me? And be humble. Just like, but now it takes me to like a personal question, like for you. I've known you since you were really young. So like, when I talk to you, it used to surprise me how like old you felt, like how like mature you were for your young age, and not like a weird Hollywood way, like just the conversation you would have. And did you ever feel like your childhood was kind of like not there? It looked like you kind of it seems like you kind of had to grow up pretty fast. Even though you had your mother, she's super cool. You had your sister, you know what I'm saying, pops and stuff. Like, did you feel like you had to grow up really fast?
um, no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, like, uh, I mean, I guess kind of like sometimes just like with starting acting very early, but the thing is though is like um I don't know. I feel like my mom kept me like level headed and
Yeah.
like she made sure that I still like lived my childhood. And I think through like skating and stuff, obviously like um
The skate park grows you up for real.
yeah, skate park and then being on set. So it was just a combination of like everything. But honestly, even if I did have to go up fast, I didn't mind it because
Okay.
um if I were to have, let's say, gotten more attention or whatever, and I hadn't grown up fast, I could have fucking gotten canceled for the most stupid shit. You know what I mean? I could have been
Yeah.
on social media saying stupid stuff or whatever. So, I'm happy that I had good people around me.
That's good.
And honestly, yeah, I really don't regret anything.
That's fire.
No
Another thing,
regrets.
another thing is real quick. I got to snitch on us real quick. I got a story about me and Sunny. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna rat on us. We went to Element Camp one time, and we were in the bunker real late, and everybody went inside, and me and Sunny accidentally left the door unlocked, and a bear came in and ate all the food at Element YMCA camp.
Wait, it went inside the
Bro,
cabin?
they showed me the video, Sonny. Remember when we left, bro? We left. It was just me, you, and the homie. We left after, bro. They showed me the camera. The bear was inside the building eating the food, bro. We did not lock that door. Before y'all went up and I went to my cabin, we did not lock the door to that place, bro. And we were just sitting there chilling. Bro, that bear, it was right where we were sitting. That it was like a full grown bear. They can't do nothing to me. I could be lying. I might have deleted the footage. I don't know. But yeah, son, ate all the food. That was us that night. That bear snuck in. I just had to say that. That was hilarious. It was a good time.
Bro, Element Camp was lit.
That
though.
was
That
so
shit was
lit.
sick.
That was so lit, bro. That was so lit. Such a
I'm
good
trying to
trip.
think, was that before? I think that was after mid 90s, no?
Yes, that was after. It was after. That was after midnight.
Dude, that place was dope. Have you
That
been
was-
there? Have you
Since
been back there recently?
I haven't
Yeah.
been since. I'm not, bro. I made a bear eat food from children. I'm not going back. There's no reason. There's no reason at all for me to ever return there. So now, Sonny, let's get into it. We've made the second God of War. We've been up for awards. We've done all this critically acclaimed stuff. And then from all this time, we've been bouncing through music. You've been this recording artist for some time. What is that? Where does that come from? What was that inspiration?
Well, I actually always liked music. Like there's like a video of me. You can pull it up actually. I used to hate it, but now I just think it's fucking hilarious.
There you go.
But I did like a cover for like a Justin Bieber, like Never Say Never video
Okay.
when I was like 4 or 5. And I loved it. Like I always wanted to make music, but then after that video came out and I watched it, I was like, yeah, I'm about to chill. Like, and then I started getting clowned on by the homies, and they're like, yeah, this is crazy. And then I stopped making music for a little bit, and then I think during maybe like, fuck, when was COVID? When did COVID
2020.
start?
March of 2020.
2020. Okay, well, actually, what it started with is I was on my laptop or on my PC, and I was like, this was the time when I was playing so much Fortnite, and then I just got FL Studio one day, and I literally had the same exact mic, the Yeti. I don't
Yeah.
record on this now,
Yeah. Exactly.
but I just started like recording like just dry vocals, and I was like, damn, this shit's fun. And I don't know, bro. I would just also when I would listen to certain songs, like if there's I just would hear a different verse in my head. So then what I would do is I would literally cut out the, like, let's say some certain artist's verse, and I would just put mine own in, and then I would just see how it sounds, and then it just turned into me making my own shit.
Wow. That's exactly what I do with Drake, because I feel like I'm like just that much better than him, like just like a little bit. Like when he's rapping, I'm like, bro, I get it.
No, but
No, a dead ass. I feel you. No, I swear to God, I do that with Drake. I'm like better than him. He just doesn't have any idea. So I'll put whatever verse he had, like on Marvin's Room. I got my own verse. It's better than his. And I've just never
Well,
recorded
you've actually. I remember we went to the studio one time. You were actually, bro. You showed me some shit. I fucking loved it.
it. Yeah, no. I quit, though. I literally quit. I hate rap music. It is so backwards. But
Yeah, I mean, well, also, right now though too is I am looking at music and like all the people that, and no disrespect to whoever's out there, but like I'm like listening to a lot of the shit, and I'm not saying mine's fucking like uh revolutionizing, but like most of the people that are making music right now, there's no like creativity or art
no,
into it.
there's not. You know who
It's
has though?
literally
Hey,
like,
you know who's been blowing my mind lately is Yachty, bro.
yeah, cause bro, he loves that shit.
Yeah.
Like he's not he already has his bread. Like you could tell now he's like actually just doing it for like out of like respect and love for just making music.
Yeah.
Cause you can, and I feel like that shit, you can hear it. You know what I mean? I can even hear now when like people record songs or whatever. It's just like, bro, sometimes people are just saying words just to say words,
Yeah.
and it like pisses me off because it's like,
There's no
I
heart
don't
in
know.
it. There's no heart in it. It's like it's a quick check for a lot of people. It is. You know? It's almost like it it gets boring when you care about something and people are just making it off of it. It sucks. That's something that kind of like took me away from music as well. Just like the high levels of negativity are appreciated too. I hate that. Um
Yeah,
the message that happened in like R&B and singing, like dudes are not even talking like good about their ladies anymore in their songs. Like just a lot of stuff just sucks about music for me. But you know, I've heard a few of your songs, bro, and like I said about like a Zion
nah,
too.
those ones, bro. I'm telling you though, those ones are fucking, or they
Nah,
still did
Sonny.
like it.
Nah, Sonny. Even then, so if you got better stuff now, you've had stuff then where I told you I'm gonna criticize you. Like I'm not gonna just because I'm your bro and we're close. I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's sick. Like you actually were making cool shit like years ago. So if you've even grown from then it's like I can't wait to hear what's coming because you said you got
Bro,
an
you're
album on the
coming
way,
to,
right?
bro, Gary, you're coming to the listening party. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
working on it
there's a
now.
listening party. Oh
Yeah,
shit, oh, it's
bro, I'm
real.
pressing go this year. Yeah.
Did we get signed? Are we signed?
Um,
We don't got. I mean, was that too much? Should I not? I'm sorry.
bro, the homies are watching. Someone just said, "Don't bite your nail." My homie's watching through the fucking other room. That's crazy.
But yeah.
Um, uh, now I've talked to a few people, but I'm staying independent right now.
Oh, so did
It just
labels
depends on what.
approach due to like the stardom, like being the other places have they approached for that reason, or did they really give like a good listen to the music and you're like okay, because
No. They get some. There was some that didn't even know that I acted or skated or
okay,
anything,
that's good. That's good.
which that made me feel way better,
I
like
made
and
yeah,
just more
exactly.
confident. Um, but yeah, nah, I'm stoked for this album to come out. Bro, I literally have like
What's the
I
name of it?
probably made over like it's called Trust the Process.
Okay.
But I mean I'm still working it out, but that's the idea right now. Because it's a good reminder for myself too.
What are your Spotify listeners up to? Because I remember it was doing really well at one point.
Oh, it was doing so well, but then I stopped posting for a minute. Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna check.
What was the highest you ever got?
It was like 1.5.
Million listeners?
Yeah, bro.
You doing it, bro. That's so sick. So
Bro,
now
it was so up, but then the thing is though is it goes through phases because before that, so I had like 6 months before that, or maybe like a year before that, I had like 600,000. That's when I hit my peak, right? And then it went all the way down to like 150,000, and then within like another like 7 months, it went all the way up to 1.5.
wow.
But it just goes through phases because it's like I gotta be like it's all consistency and shit.
Hi Hello just said the album is about to be one of the best parts of the year. Somebody really wants to hear that. That's a lot of love.
Hi Hello
Brooke.
is actually on one of the I just streamed recently, and I played some of the songs from my album.
Oh what?
So
Oh man, I
yeah.
see. I should add all that queued up so we could have like got some of that out. But hey, let's. So with the show here, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. real quick. Who is your Mount Rushmore of skateboarding? Who is your skateboarding Mount Rushmore? The 4 skaters that make your mind go damn wow pow. Surprise.
Oh no.
You got to name 4.
Fuck. Probably Zach Saracino,
Ooh.
Gary Rogers,
Ooh.
Alex Miller,
Ooh.
Aramis Hudson.
Okay. It's ganged up. It was gang. I made the list.
Hell
Chat, I don't know
yeah.
if my sound effects work. Hold on. Do my sound effects work? Can y'all hear my claps? That's not my cheeks. My hands are right here, but that's not my cheeks. Did y'all hear those claps? Yo, that was love. Okay. All right. So,
Because I don't really like. Recently, I haven't been watching like that much skating.
okay.
I've been skating.
Yeah.
I've been
But
like
you-
trying to work on a part, but I've just
Yeah,
been trying to balance everything out.
Exactly. I know there's a lot on your plate, bro. I know there's a lot. So it's all, it's good. It's like, don't rush it. Like, however you're doing, keep focusing on balance. I'm really working on balance right now myself, bro. Like, with everything that's going on in life, like you see, I'm doing this show, I'm doing skate line, I'm doing blah, blah, blah. I got the skate shop. I got this brand, like,
Yeah.
I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. So, with that being said, like, just keep working on their balance. Don't force anything. If the footage drops, the footage drops. If this is, just
Bro, I'm sitting on good footage though. It's just the homie like wants to save it for
a video he has.
a full length, but I'm like thinking, bro, I might just drop it because I don't want to. There's like some clips that I was super fucking stoked on from like
XGames
maybe
mode.
like 8 months ago.
Okay.
But
But then, like, look, you got a million things going on. Okay, so that was your skateboard Mount Rushmore. Do you have a favorite X Games moment? And on this show here, we love honesty. So no, if it's real, if it's no, that always works. If you have one, we would love to show it.
nah, my favorite X Games moment was because I used to watch in like 2013. Dylan Reader. I think it was 2013.
It was the one in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole fucking contest, I watched the whole thing through. I didn't watch it live, but I watched like the whole playback with my whole family.
You
And I
love
was
that
like,
moment. That
Bro,
course,
I love
everything.
that shit.
That was like one of the first X Games I think I ever went to.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first X Games I ever went to.
Because that was also when like I love Ryan Sheckler too. I still love him,
Yeah.
but that was when he was really like still competing a lot and shit.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Who else was in it? Who else was
Who else was in this X Games? It was like Gillette, Dylan. This is like when they were doing like that Team Handsome like time. This is when it was like crazy. Like this is when everybody was kind of like trying to talk crazy. You know how skateboarding was, so like everybody was trying to kind of talk crazy, but they were beasting, bro. Dylan and Austin are so beast. Like I don't care about
so fun.
I don't care about people with personalities that are not my homies, to be honest. Like, if I'm not gonna be with you every day, like I don't care what I hear. I can say that I appreciate the skateboarding. That's it. That's what I'm gonna give them. Obviously, I never want to hear anybody's like a bad person.
People's like craft from their
Exactly. I don't judge. Like I don't know you. I don't know your mama name. I don't know your daddy name. I don't know what dinner you had last night. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah. Whoo!
Yeah.
Yo, he was so good.
It was just so smooth, like.
Yeah, bro. Look at that. Yeah, put some W's in the chat for Dylan Reader, man. Okay, so that's his favorite X Games moment. You know what, Sonny? On this show here, we wrap it up with a thing I call a million bars. All right? So what I do is I get a beat from my producer, D, and then I freestyle for the chat. So I'm going to get this beat right now, and I'm going to spit my shit, and then we're going to get up out of here. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So if you feeling it, if you feeling the beat, I'm gonna just try to play it. Hold on. Chat, can y'all hear it?
Oh,
Chat, do y'all hear the beat? Sonny, you hear the beat?
Yeah, I hear.
You hear it? I need them words in the chat, man. Can y'all hear the beat, chat? Can y'all hear it?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that intentional? Wrap it up.
They said it's a little low. Hold on. Wait, Sonny, speak one more time. Hold on.
Hello. Hello.
Yo. Can y'all hear me? Put some words in the chat for your boy. I'm about to rap. My boy Sunny Suljic and we chilling. Yeah, that God of War. He was the star. He was Atreus. Hey, and you know he was a skater way before mid-90s. Don't talk that ish. He might find you shorty and give her a kiss, and then you give your girl back and he won't diss. She was your girl, but now she's his miss. If you talk about me, you'll get dismissed. Real scumbag Steve, what the F this ish? I'm the best ever on the mic real quick. G-code when I spit it, it is authentic. Like the kicks when I kick push down the street. Ain't nobody in the world even effing with me. He said, I'm in the canoe, I'm too smooth, wanna move it, cause I get up on the beat and best believe I get the grooving. I need a max win, not the Drake. What he said, I don't know, but I got the flow. Hey, I don't know, but I got the flow. Ain't a hubris something in the bones, but I don't know what it is. Please leave me alone. I laugh at you cause you know your boy too grown. I don't give a damn if you talk up, walk up, yes, you'll get slammed. You know who I am, GCODE. When I go eat the food, best believe it be greed. And I give her pet pay, please. Yes, I give her pet pay, please. Play 2K all day with the homies. I even play with the dudes that don't know me. All y'all acting like y'all hard, best believe I find out you a phony. I rhyme, but I can do it all the time. Green, it's in my pocket, you know what I mean? Y'all trying to confuse the G, but I'ma get back on it like Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. Catch me on the CD or the bass. I think the beat ended, but I'm still go anyway. If that's the case, I don't even know. I still got the flow. I'm chilling with the homie 6-year-old kickflip. That's the bro. Hey, I be trying every time, bro. I try to do 1,000,000 bars every week. I'll just take words
Bro,
in
that
the
was
chat.
insane, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I be trying to get it.
Your
You
own
feel me?
kickflip.
He just put it in chat. As soon as I see it, I be trying to read it. He said, easy piano time. That's when my brain was like, I don't got no flow for that. And they had me. It's all good. Thank you.
Bro, if we hopped on a Jersey Club beat, bro, I would have started spazzing, bro.
What do you mean, the Jersey Club? I don't have no Jersey Club beats, man. D, you gotta make a Jersey Club beat, bro, for Sunny. That would have been sick. He said
Next
the
time,
Jersey
next time.
Club people, they start doing the little hip tap dance. Everybody, Sunny, hey, from me, bro, to you and everything that you have going, I want to say, first off, this is what I'm doing in this show is to show love to my homies that come through for me. But I also want to say, like, I'm very proud of everything that you've done and how you've conducted yourself. Growing into the man that you are, I'm very proud of. You've always came out on top to me, like from what I've perceived, and you just keep moving. You don't look back. You don't get messy. You know, I know you have your hard times, but I'm really proud of the man that you grew into. Success takes a lot of people into negative paths a lot, and not for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really proud of that. As your brother, as your friend, please keep going. You make skateboarders proud because that's who you were first, and that's who you are. And just as a human, like, I'm just proud of you, bro. So shout out to you, Sunny.
Thank you, bro.
Big shout out to you,
wait,
Sunny.
wait.
Go ahead.
Can I plug one thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Plug anything.
Yeah, so I got my brand Superstitious. I'm dropping a new collection soon, but these are some of the pieces.
Show it off. Show it off. No, you can really plug it if you want. Go ahead.
I know, I'm about to.
Do you have like a store?
So
Do you got like a link?
Yeah, it's called superstitious.store. And it's also snowboarding season 2, so we got these masks.
What? Oh, I need one. What are you doing on January 20th?
Nothing planned.
I have an event, Mount High. I'm doing a snowboard event.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, fuck yeah. I'll literally, like, because I'm restocking, like, ski masks and shit soon, too. So I have, like, bro, and I'd love to give you, I have so much shit, so I could just send you whatever, whenever.
That's so fire. Okay, somebody said they bought a hoodie a few days ago. Okay, fire. I'm glad y'all getting it, man. Shout out to your brand.
Okay,
I didn't
thank
even
you.
know that. Congratulations. That's sick. But yeah, I'm gonna tap in real soon. But hey, for Grind and Unwind, episode 10, from your boy Gary Rogers, your boy Sunny Suljic. We out this piece, man.
Hey, Gary.
Late.
All right, yo.